Bum. That's right. Week 9 NFL predictions. We're starting to get on a little bit of a roll. I can't quite get over that hump of, getting more than 2/3 of the games right. Every week it seems to throw a little bit off. So last week we got 10 out of the 16 games right. I'd like it to be a little bit more than that. I'd like it to be a little crisper, a little cleaner. Hail Mary at the end hurt there, but with 10-6 last week, so 70-53 on the year, 57% correct. We're inching our way back up after the one really terrible week, getting closer to 65%. My goal is to be 70-ish, 75%. So after 8 weeks, that's where we are. This is last week's parlay. A couple things just went wrong. Packers didn't cover by enough. Bears didn't win at all. They blew it on the Hail Mary at the end. The Cowboys didn't give me my upset, so I'm upset. My parlays aren't working out so far. This might be the week. We'll see. At the end of the video, I'll show you guys where this one stands. 2 bye teams for this week, the Niners and the Steelers. They both get the week off, so that means we have 15 games for this week. 15 games, and finally they're stopping to do this 2 Monday Night Football game thing. I don't like that, so I'm glad they're done with that crap. So Thursday night's game, we got the Texans at the Jets. The Jets are favored in this one. And that seems to be boggling everyone. So I'm getting the Texans with the upset. It's a weird one to call an upset. This is going to be an upset week. I'm going to call quite a few upsets on this one. I think this is prime upset week. I'm going to call the Texans on that first one. Then we got the Cowboys at the Falcons. I think the Cowboys were starting to click at the end of that last game. So I'm going to call the Cowboys to upset the Falcons at home. I don't think the Falcons are quite as clean as the record shows for them. Hasn't been easy street for them. I think the Cowboys are starting to click. So I think I'm going to go with the Cowboys again. Broncos at Ravens. I'm not going to quite give the 9.5-point spread on this one. That's a huge spread, but I'm going to say the Ravens are going to win by a lot. I have them winning by 9 here. I think that's a solid win for the Ravens. I don't think they're going to have a struggle at all with the Broncos. Commanders at Giants. 3.5-point spread there. I got the Commanders covering that spread. 5-point win, though. It's a divisional game, and it's in New York, so I think it's going to be a little closer than some people might think. Commanders 23, Giants 18. I think that'll be a close one, but they'll pull away. Dolphins at Bills. I don't think this one will be anywhere close to close. Bills, I think, will pull away from this one. 23-14 is what I have for the prediction on this one. I think the Dolphins will start to click with Tua. I think it'll start to come around. I'm just not going all in this week. I think the Bills are too much of a test for them. Raiders at Bengals. I think this could be a close game. It could be a trap game, but I think the Bengals, same thing. I think they're clicking a little more, and they're at home. So I don't think this will be too much of a tough test for them. I think they'll be all right. Bengals will cover this one. Cover the spread as well. All right, Chargers at Browns. Browns are the underdogs on this one at home, and they just had a huge win. And they're flying high with Jameis Winston. I'm going to go ahead and give the Browns the upset on this one. I'm going to call the upset over the Chargers, 23-20, on a close one. They're going to win at home over the Chargers. That's what I've got on that one. Patriots at Tennessee. Patriots are the underdog on this one after their big win. Same thing. I'm going to give them the upset on the road. Even if Will Levis is starting, which it sounds like he might, that's not enough for me. I think Will Levis will find a way to lose on offense as well. So I'm gonna say the Patriots get a couple in a row there. They're going to start flying a little high. Saints at Panthers. I got the Panthers winning this one. I'm calling a crazy one. All right, hold on here. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this because I just remember Derek Carr's coming back. And I can't for the life of me, especially after they just traded Deontay Johnson. I can't go with the Panthers, right? All right, I can't do it. In fact, this is going to be a blowout. I'm switching it up. Saints are going to beat the Panthers heavily with Derek Carr coming back. They're going to break their long losing streak they've started. I'm going to call it. Saints are going to win. I switched it up mid-video. First time I've done that. Saints are going to win this one, 29-13. All right, moving on to one of my favorite matchups of the week, obviously. Bears visiting the Cardinals, and it's a pick'em game. No favorite in this game. So the Bears on the road, they're going to win it. They're going to come out motivated to overcome the Hail Mary loss. 27-15. They are going to avenge it. The defense is really going to step up to win that game for them. Bears are going to win that one easily. All right, you got the Jaguars. You got the Eagles. Sunday afternoon game. Eagles are favored by 7.5. I'm not going to say they're going to get the spread. I think the Jaguars are starting to play better, but they're going to get the win. But they're not going to cover that spread. Maybe they will. I wouldn't bet on that spread, though. So Eagles are going to win. over the Jaguars. Lions at Packers. Packers are a 3.5-point underdog. That's not nearly enough. The Lions are absolutely going to throttle the Packers and show everyone how big of a fraud the Packers are. They don't even deserve to be in the same field as the Lions. What a joke. All right, Rams at Seahawks. Rams coming along with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp back. I think they're going to handle the Seahawks. The Seahawks defense, I just don't think is going to be good enough to stop those two. I think it's going to be easy win. Not 1.5 spread. It should be more like a 7-point spread. So that's going to be an easy one. Colts at Vikings. Why do I have the... Got it. All right, the information was right. The logo's wrong. I am going to call the Colts upsetting the Vikings. The Vikings heading down the spiral that nobody really thought they could be capable of after starting the season 5-0. Colts making the big switch to Joe Flacco, and I think it's exactly what they need because a very, very talented team. And you've seen how Anthony Richardson is struggling and even checking himself out of the game. I don't know. That seems a little suspect. I think Joe Flacco still got it, and I think he's going to lead this team with talented receivers, talented line. DeForest Buckner's back, and Jonathan Taylor's always a stud. So I think this will be an upset as well. So I'm calling quite a few upsets this week. Last but certainly not least, Monday Night Football game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Chiefs handle the Buccaneers easily with their injured roster. I don't think this one's going to be a problem for them. Chiefs are going to remain unbeaten, but I still don't think they're as good as the Lions. It'll be interesting to see how this comes down to the wire. All right, here are the parlay for this week. This is an interesting one. I don't know if I believe in this one yet. We'll see what happens. I got the Bears winning against the Cardinals. It's a pick'em game, so money line doesn't matter there. The Lions covering that spread easily against the Packers, 3.5 points. That should be an easy cover there. Rams should cover easily against the Seahawks. The Bills against the Dolphins. This one being a division matchup, this one's tough for me. I don't know if they're going to cover that. And the same thing with the Commanders. I think they both win easily over those spreads. And then the Texans at the Jets. I don't know how the Jets are favored. This one I feel really good about. I feel like this could be the parlay that really does it this year. I think this could be the week of the parlay for me. So I feel good about this one. We'll see what happens next week. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment. Let me know if I really botched it with any of these picks. Obviously, I had a couple logos off. Sorry, I fixed that mid video, but I do appreciate you guys tuning in. So if you don't mind, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed by now. I do appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. And we're trying to build something good here, and it's going in a good direction. So I do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about this parlay, especially this. I think this really is the parlay that could be the one that gets us over the top this week. Again, I got to mention this, guys. Sorry, I'm not advocating sports gambling, not telling you guys to go out and bet for these 6 games, not telling you you're going to be a guaranteed winner. I'm not a big sports betting channel pushing sports betting. I just do this for fun for you guys to follow along and see what happens, see what goes on. So it's fun for me, fun for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Those are the predictions for this week. Until next time, good luck to your teams, and we'll see you then.